So Arsenal fans, after a very frustrating game yesterday, let's just say there has been quite a reaction from fans all across the world. And as well as that, you also have a bit of interesting speculation. So from a potential transfer of Dominik Szoboszlai to even a injury to Thomas Partey. Welcome back to Boys Channel, and let's get into some Arsenal news. Let's get down to it and let's discuss. Here we go. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. Of course, as always, if you guys know the drill, make sure to go down there, smash a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are less than 700 subscribers from 30,000, so please do subscribe. Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on Arsenal in general and anything that you would like to discuss. But with that being said, guys, as I said, it is an eventful day as an Arsenal fan and there is a lot to talk about. So here we go, let's get into it. Well, the first thing that I want to discuss is, of course, a transfer. It's Dominik Szoboszlai. I think at this point you can call it an illness. I am obsessed with transfers. Even when the window's not open, I'm still somehow talking about transfers. I mean, I don't know how I do it. But saying that, of course, lads, there has been some interesting speculation and some interesting movements on the transfer of RB Salzburg attacking midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai. Now, of course, with Arsenal right now, we all know our weakness, and that is we don't have any sort of attacking midfielder and forget creativity. And so with Mesut Ozil still liking bare tweets, let's see what is the latest on this transfer. Well, the first thing you have is his agent, and he's revealed outside in the hallway conversation that he will not be signing for AC Milan despite being close to agreements wise. Well, Arsenal's interest is real. It is legitimate. Arsenal are clearly in for this player and they hold decent interest in this guy as well, and that is not coming out of any reporters or opinions. This is the actual agent of the player itself, so I think we should take it with no pinch of salt. But saying that, of course, there are a few reporters that you can trust, and of course one of them is Fabrizio Romano, and he has said on a podcast that he is in love with the Premier League. So let's see what Arsenal decide. What I am told is that Arsenal are looking to sign this kind of player. They were looking at Houssem Aouar. They are now considering the situation of Szoboszlai. So not only do you have the agent speaking, but you also have a very reliable source talking. So maybe, just maybe, this transfer could be on. And a matter of fact, regardless of what Arsenal do, we are 100% going to go and sign and going to attempt to sign at least an attacking midfielder in January. It has been painful to watch Arsenal play. It has been boring and it is too predictable. And having a player the quality of Szoboszlai, yes, he's still very young and yes, he has a lot to improve, but also he has a lot more creativity and is a massive goal threat from midfield. And Arsenal fans would have seen exactly what can happen in that game yesterday against Aston Villa when you don't have a great midfielder and then you're versing even a basically good midfielder in Ross Barkley. Look at the effect he had compared to the Arsenal team. Arsenal's defense was making Grealish and Barkley look like prime Neymar and Mbappe, and it really just hurt me to see my club getting passed around and getting toyed with like with some team in the Championship. And talking about champion, let's talk about the Champions League. Arsenal need to get Champions League football this year. It is a must. We have not signed a player the caliber of Thomas Partey coming from a Champions League side and not offered him at least Champions League football the next year. And so for Arsenal to have the best chance to get into that competition, we need to address this massive creative issue. And I kind of look at last season at what Man United did with Bruno Fernandes. They were struggling and a lot of fans thought they could have made top 4 in January. They then go spend £45 million on a very good attacking midfielder, and bang bang bang, next thing you know, Champions League football, third place, and it was beautiful scenes. And so I'm hoping to God, fingers crossed, Arsenal can follow through with the same thing. Dominik Szoboszlai would be a massive upgrade on what we currently have, but is he the right guy for the Arsenal lads? Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on Szoboszlai, and would you take him at the mighty Arsenal? Me right now, I am so desperate that I would even take Ross Barkley. Look at what you're doing to me, Arsenal. Please take note, my guys. Moving on to the next thing, lads, I want to discuss Thomas Partey and his potential injury. And that is right, lads, this is a very sad day, as Arsenal fans will know. And that's because, as you guys noticed in the game yesterday, Thomas Partey was subbed off at half time. And contrary to the Atletico Madrid fans in my mention saying, ho, Partey's been hooked. In fact, Arteta has revealed that it was a thigh strain, and that is why he got subbed off as a precautionary injury. But saying that there have now been reports from the UK claiming Thomas Partey will now not be linking up with the Ghana national team during the international break and will instead stay at Arsenal due to the thigh injury he suffered last night. So obviously that means this is a bit more serious than we thought at first, and we just have to pray Arsenal can get this guy fit and hopefully he's ready for our next game in the Premier League in 2 weeks time. And that game is not going to be easy. It's Leeds United away from home, Marcelo Bielsa and his intense football. It is already getting me scared. And we also saw firsthand yesterday how how much of a difference Thomas Partey makes in his current Arsenal side. In the first half, yes, we're losing 1-0, but we had a bit more control going forwards and we looked a bit better as well. But the moment Thomas Partey gets taken off and on comes Dominik Szoboszlai Arsenal, we do not have that same caliber of midfielder. We lost the presence we had in midfield, and Mohamed El-Nani went from the pyramid Pirlo to basically again Mohamed El Sideways, and that is because he needs a quality midfielder next to him. Szoboszlai is good, but he is not anywhere near the level of Thomas Partey. And for me, once again, it confirmed what I already know, and that's Thomas Partey has to be the mainstay, the centerpiece of this Arsenal midfield. And so now it is a massive time for Mikel Arteta, and can he sort out the midfield three, and can he find the right balance? So far this season, let's get it straight, we've been playing with shackles, too many defensive midfielders. Now that can work if you're going to Old Trafford away, but against Aston Villa at home, I expect nothing but dominance. And so I'm going to throw it to you, man, in the comments below. Let me know, what do you think is the best current Arsenal midfield three? And moving on to the final thing that I want to discuss, and that is the Arsenal front three. Let's just say my manager Mikel Arteta has been speaking, as when speaking on changing the front three, he said we will consider those things when we look back at all the games we played since the last international break. It depends on who's in good form, good spirits, and we'll try to make the right adjustments. Now listen, Mikel, I love you as a manager. I have all the belief, and my belief is unwavered. You're saying the right things, but are you doing the right things? I've seen it too many times where you say certain things about, you know, the non-negotiables and so, and then I see Willian starting week in, week out. It can't run anymore. I've got nothing against Willian as a person. I'm sure he's a decent little player, but overall, ask yourself the question, every Arsenal fan see it, what is Willian offering his current Arsenal side? He's not offering his creativity, he's very passive, and he is nowhere near as direct as Nicolas Pepe. Now I'm not saying it is all the fault of Arteta, and sometimes you have to blame the players themselves, but at the end of the day, the manager is the guy who picks the team and picks the players himself, and this front three of Willian, Laka and Oba, it do not work anymore. And so going after the international break, we have some big must-win games for Arsenal. And it is now over to Mikel, and let's see what he's really made out as a manager. Yes, we won the FA Cup, and yes, we had some beautiful scenes so far under Arteta as a manager, but it is now time to see what he's really made out as a manager, and let's see how he reacts to these very low moments. That is now 2 losses in a row at home, and that wasn't against Liverpool, Man City, it was against Leicester City and Aston Villa, teams that with all due respect we should be beating, and not only beating but being at least a bit more dominant. And the scariest thing is, after Arsenal went 1-0 down yesterday, we just struggled to make any chances. If you're the Carty ones back to the days of Wenger, we used to make chance after chance after chance, and we had Giroud who couldn't take them. But nowadays, we barely make one chance, and if we make that chance, it falls to Alexandre Lacazette. I'm talking about man like Lacazette. I don't want to jump on this agenda hype, whatever, but right now, he's showing nothing to why he should be in the Arsenal first team. He's not scoring goals, he's not holding the ball up well, he's not getting assists. The basic job of a central striker is to score goals and win your team games. And I can bet you right now, if Arsenal give it a chance, we give it to Lacazette, to Aubameyang, we're getting goals, we're getting results, and we're getting points on the board. And we also cannot forget about my winger, Nicolas Pepe. Now I understand there's a lot of questions around my man. It was worth a lot of money, £72 million. But what I am going to say is, so far this season, whenever he's played, whenever he's started, most of the time this guy has delivered. Now granted, most of those games were in the Europa League, but you can only beat what's put in front of you. He's scoring goals, he's getting assists, and over us 22 goals and assists and 36 overall Arsenal starts. And this again is a massive test for Arteta as a manager. He has got a player who has clearly got the talent, he clearly has the ability, and now it's over to you as a coach. Can you get the best out of him? And it will be a massive test for Arteta, and let's see if he can pass it with flying colours. And his Presence FC finally gonna get something to feast upon. But what I would love to know is your personal thoughts on our front three, and what do you think is the best possible Arsenal front three with our current crop of players? Is it Willian? Is it Lacazette? Aubameyang, Pepe? Potentially even Martinelli returns? Who else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And so there you guys go. That is the latest news surrounding Arsenal Football Club. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to go down there, drop a like on the video, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on anything else or any other pieces of content you want to see. Follow my social media and subscribe to my group channel, The Offsiders. That would be massively appreciated. In the latest Arsenal news today, we've discussed quite a few things, from the transfer of Szoboszlai to Partey to Arsenal's front three. Lads, I will see you next time very soon in a bit.